Hi, this is Sherlock, a Bitcoin chain analysis tool. Chain analysis is the process of examining Bitcoin transactions to infer who's sending money to whom. Bitcoin is often called anonymous, but it's only really pseudo anonymous. Every transaction is publicly recorded. By applying a set of heuristics, educated rules of thumb, we can link addresses, identify patterns, and reduce privacy. That this matters because it's how we investigate, trace stolen funds, and how companies assess risk. Here I'm analyzing BLK 04330, which contains 84 blocks and over 3000 about 341,000 transactions. Of those, 259,000 were flagged at least by one heuristic. We apply 9 heuristics total. You can see the fee rate starts here. The median of 28.1 satoshis per virtual bit with a maximum spike up to 34,000. The script type distribution tells us what kind of addresses people are using: P2WPKH, P2TR, P2SH, and so on. This is useful because we match script types across inputs and outputs. In one way, we detect change. Now, let's look at log 0, hash starting with this. With 3,572 transactions and 1,634 flagged. The heuristics listed here are the ones we fired on the transactions in this block. Now, the most fundamental heuristic is common input ownership, or CIOH. It says if a transaction spends multiple inputs together, these inputs probably belong to the same person. It's simple but powerful. It's the backbone of all chain analysts. Change detection identifies what output is likely going to the sender. If I sent you zero point 0.3 Bitcoin but my input is zero point 0.5, the remaining zero point 0.2 goes back to me as change. We detect this by matching scripts and looking for non-round amounts. Now, one heuristic I'll highlight is consolidation detection. For example, this transaction over here has 36 inputs and just one output. There's this classic consolidation, a wallet combining its small UTXOs into one. Both CIOH and consolidation triggered on this one. Now, every payment gets a classification: simple payment, consolidation, conjoined, self transfer, batch payment, or unknown. In this block, 2700 are simple payments, 129 consolidations, 18 conjoints, and 141 self transfers. Conjoints are privacy techniques where multiple users mix the funds together. That's where they're hardest to analyze. This is Sherlock. Parsing raw Bitcoin data, applying probabilistic heuristics, and surfacing patterns that reveal how Bitcoin is actually behaving.